You're finally winding down for the night, maybe scrolling through your phone or binge watching your latest obsession, and then boom, your cat is tearing through the house like they just remembered they left the oven on. They reorganize the furniture, make a mad dash through the hallway, and perform a gravity-defying leap onto the couch. If this chaotic energy has ever left you questioning your pet's sanity, buckle up, because there's more to these wild episodes than meets the eye. And spoiler alert, it has a lot to do with you. Before we get started, tap that subscribe button and join the chaos because, let's be honest, you're already living it. Energy overload. Cats are basically tiny, furry energy storage units. Think of them as living, purring batteries that recharge through marathon napping sessions. They snooze like professional athletes in training, saving up every ounce of energy for one epic, high-intensity sprint session. When that built-up energy hits critical levels, and trust us, it always does, it has to go somewhere. Cue the Zoomies. Suddenly, your calm, dignified cat transforms into a blur of paws, tail, and pure chaos, going around the furniture like a pinball on a mission. And here's where you come in. If your cat's Zoomies seem more dramatic than a reality show finale, it might be a sign they're not getting enough playtime during the day. Think of it as a not-so-subtle reminder to upgrade from casual observer to full-time toy-wielding entertainer. Break out the feather wands, laser pointers, and crinkly balls. Because your cat isn't just looking for a workout, they're looking for a bonding session with their favorite person. Startled into action. A sudden loud sound can set off a chain reaction, transforming a relaxed cat into a streak of fur and claws. Whether it's a door slamming, a vacuum roaring to life, or an unexpected sneeze, their survival instincts kick in instantly. Their first instinct? Flee the scene at maximum velocity, often without any clear destination in mind. This results in those cartoonish sprints where they seem to be running on air before their paws even touch the ground. Some cats are naturally more jumpy than others, reacting to the slightest noise like a ninja avoiding danger. If your cat seems particularly sensitive to sound, they might be in a heightened state of awareness due to stress or past experiences. Creating a calm environment with gradual noise exposure can help, but let's be real, no cat is ever going to fully trust a vacuum cleaner. That mechanical beast is a sworn enemy, no matter how often it comes out. If your cat turns into a blur every time it's plugged in, they're simply carrying out their sworn duty of escaping an imminent attack. The phantom chase. Have you ever watched your cat suddenly tear through the house like it's late for a meeting with an invisible friend, or maybe running from an invisible enemy? Those Zoomies, complete with dramatic skids, mid-air acrobatics, and intense stalk mode pauses, aren't just your cat being extra. Okay, maybe a little. Nope, it's a full-blown action movie playing out in their head, and your living room is the stage. The couch is a mountain, the rug is a lava pit, and that invisible target, clearly the star of the show. Your cat isn't just randomly spazzing out, it's following a script only they can see, and honestly, they're probably nailing their role as the lead in Mission Impossible, Feline Edition. But here's the thing. Your cat isn't just burning off the energy from that third breakfast you accidentally gave them. This is their version of a high-intensity workout. That's your cat staying in tip-top shape, just in case the house ever gets invaded by, say, a rogue sock or a suspicious shadow. Next time your cat goes full-on action hero for no apparent reason, just remember, they're not crazy. They're committed to their craft. Pure excitement overload. Sometimes there's no grand explanation. Your cat is just incredibly hyped up. Whether it's a reaction to their favorite toy, seeing you after a long nap, or a random surge of joy. And what better way to express happiness than a full-speed dash across the room? If humans had the same reaction, there would be people sprinting through grocery store aisles every time they found their favorite snack restocked. Encouraging play and offering different ways for them to exert energy ensures they don't turn your furniture into an obstacle course. A stimulated cat is a happy cat, and those sudden Zoomies? Just their way of celebrating life at top speed. Their tiny paws might sound like thunder against the floor, and their tail might puff up in sheer excitement, but it all boils down to one simple fact. Your cat is having the time of their life. Embrace the chaos. The late night madness. You thought bedtime meant peace and quiet? Not in a house with a cat. These creatures are naturally most active at dawn and dusk, a built-in trait from their wild ancestors who had to hunt during those hours to avoid bigger predators. Unfortunately for you, this means their prime playtime often happens right when you're winding down. And guess what? Your habits are fueling it. If your evenings consist of Netflix and minimal interaction, your cat sees this as their prime solo entertainment slot. But if you dedicate some time to play before bed, they just might burn off that excess energy before they decide to perform their own version of a circus at 3 a.m. Burning off some frustration. When something doesn't go their way, cats have their own version of blowing off steam, running full speed through the house. Maybe their favorite spot was taken, their meal was delayed, or an attempted jump didn't go as planned. Instead of sulking, they channel that frustration into a full-blown sprint session. Understanding what's setting off these frustration zoomies can help, ensuring they have plenty of stimulation, reliable routines, and access to their favorite spots can reduce the need for these energy outbursts. But let's be honest, sometimes they just want to make a dramatic statement with a perfectly executed Zoomie routine. Post-litter box celebration. Ever seen your cat launch into a full-speed sprint after a trip to the litter box? Believe it or not, this is a real phenomenon. Some experts believe it's a survival instinct from their ancestors, getting as far away as possible from potential threats that could sniff them out. Others think it's just a moment of relief, like hitting the jackpot in the great game of bathroom breaks. Either way, it's hilarious. If your cat's post-litter zoomies are particularly dramatic, it might be worth checking their litter setup. A poorly placed or uncomfortable box can make the experience stressful, leading to a dramatic exit strategy every time. Consider it their way of filing a complaint at top speed. Hunting mode engaged. Cats may live in a cushy home with meals served on schedule, but deep inside, they're still wired for the thrill of the hunt. Those sudden bursts of energy? That's their body reminding them they were built to chase, pounce, and ambush. Even if the closest thing to prey in your house is a dust bunny, their instincts demand action, leading to zoomies that mimic a full-blown hunting session. Your daily habits might be adding to this. If their toys are left untouched, or there's not much stimulation throughout the day, your cat may be creating their own version of a safari chase at top speed. Engaging them with interactive play not only burns off excess energy, but also gives them a healthy outlet for their natural hunting skills. Mirroring your mood swings. Cats have an uncanny ability to pick up on the energy of those around them. If your day has been a whirlwind of movement, stress, or excitement, don't be surprised if your cat reflects that right back at you in the form of zoomies. They're not just watching, they're absorbing the vibe. Your cat's sudden bursts of energy could be their way of syncing up with your routine. Whether you're pacing on a call or animatedly telling a story, they interpret that high energy as a cue to let loose. Keeping a structured routine and engaging in calming interactions can help balance out these high-speed antics. Attention-seeking speed runs. If zoomies seem to happen at suspiciously convenient times, like right when you're about to hop on a call or settle into something important, your cat has discovered an effective way to get your attention. This behavior can be especially common in cats that feel a little neglected during the day. If their daily dose of engagement has been lacking, they'll resort to whatever gets a reaction, even if it involves sprinting across your keyboard or knocking a water glass off the table mid-dash. The solution? A little extra love before they start their one-cat stampede. If your cat is currently zooming around like a tiny tornado, hit that like button. Drop a comment about your cat's funniest zoomie moment, and make sure to subscribe for more cat-filled chaos. See you in the next video!